See, we can beat the top teams, no problem. Wolves 3, Arsenal 1, and a fantastic, I think probably the best first half performance I've ever seen from a Wolves team, particularly in the Premier League. I don't remember, correct me anybody in the comments if I'm incorrect, but I don't think Wolves have ever been 3-0 up at half-time in the Premier League. I do remember us beating Blackpool 4-0, but I don't think we were 3-0 up at half-time. But a complete first half performance, a bit of brilliance from Neves from the free kick, training ground perfection for the second goal, and then a great breakaway, which of course we're renowned for Jota's third goal. But all that being said, Arsenal were absolutely terrible. I think, having not watched them too closely this season on television, I was shocked really, considering their league position. It's unbelievable really. They are absolutely terrible, and so many mistakes at the back, and just looked lost. Looked like they'd never played together before. Ozil looked like he didn't want to be there. But, you know, this is a Wolves channel. We'll focus purely on Wolves. I thought that Diogo Jota today has put himself in the running for Player of the Season, I think. He's had a couple of these performances throughout the season where you've just had to stand and applaud. Now, I never, ever, ever give anybody standing ovation unless you've scored a hat-trick. But I did give Jota a standing ovation today. Really well deserved. I think he was strong. He ran the ball well. He took his goal well. Just his effort as well. It was sort of frustrating then to see when Traore and Cavaleiro came on that we just lost that effort altogether, because, you know, where Jota goes right is by chasing the ball until it is dead, and, you know, it's frustrating to not see Cavaleiro and Traore do that when they come on. However, Neves played a lot better than previously. He had a lot more space on the pitch, whether that was because of the work that he was doing or because of the lack of work that Arsenal were putting in. Dendoncker as well showed why he's such an important part of the team. Having been dropped on Saturday, it was good to see him back and good to see him playing well. But for me, somebody who's gone under the radar a little bit today on the radio, coming back just from the phone in and stuff, is Johnny. I thought Johnny was absolutely superb down that left-hand side. Had the better of his man defensively and was beating him offensively and created so many chances as well. He should have scored himself, but did really, really well. The only player I think didn't perform to their full capabilities today was Raul Jimenez. He had a couple of chances, one in the first half which he blasted over the bar, and then one in the second half where he sort of shot it across the face of the goal, where just shooting at the keeper or the near post may have been the better option. He didn't have his best game today and hasn't really played well now since that cup semi-final. But hopefully, I mean, part of it is probably down to exhaustion. He's played an awful lot of football this season and has been our main man for all that time as well. So I expect him to be, a little bit tired, but hopefully he'll be ready again for Saturday with a massive game against Watford now, and a lot of discussion on the radio coming back about European football. Do we want it? Of course we should want it. And people saying the players are not ready for it. Of course they're ready for it. We've got players who have played in the Champions League, in the latter stages of the Champions League as well, and they are going to be ready. They are going to be hungry for European football. They've had Jean Moutinho has been out of European football for a season. Neves has been out of it for 2. Jota's been out of it 2. Bolly has been out of it for 2. Patricio's dropped out of it for 1. They're going to be desperate to play in Europe, and the players that we're going to bring in will be of European quality as well. So I've no doubt that the Europa League will be a fantastic thing for Wolverhampton Wanderers. And if it's 6 extra games at home, 12 extra games if we get to the group stage with the 3 qualifying rounds. But it's out of our hands anyway. But what I have just sort of been thinking about on the way home is that there are 3 games left. We're on 51 points now, which is unbelievable for a promoted team to get that many. We've got 9 points to play for. We could end up on 60 points, which would be an unbelievable return for a promoted team. So let's make that our aim for the next 3 games. And there's 2 winnable games in Watford and Fulham. The Watford game is going to be a massive, massive grudge match and revenge for the Wolves players. They'll have no problem getting up for that. The only problem is that we'll be playing in white. And then Fulham at home and Liverpool away, which we've seen now today against the top 6. We've beaten all but Man City and Liverpool in the league. So let's go and spoil their party, because it's going to be a hell of a day either way, and hopefully we can spoil their party. But anyway, let me know your thoughts in the comments section down below. Drop a like on the video and subscribe to the channel. You must put the bell on. Please put the bell on, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.